to try to fix this, and I think now we are live on YouTube. So, someone is joining us too. Let me mute the YouTube. So good morning, Vanessa. Oh, Vanessa didn't join us yet, but I was talking about this. Good morning, Vanessa. Can you hear me? I think Vanessa can't hear me, but for you guys on YouTube, I want to say good morning. My name is Carlos. I'm a host here in Talk and Talk. I'm here to guide this conversation, but I'm not a teacher, okay? Everyone here in Talk and Talk had the opportunity to talk in English, and this is the reason we are here today, to practice our speaking on English. So if you want to understand more about Talk and Talk and what you could do in our conversations, please join us and follow us on the social medias like Instagram, YouTube, and other channels, please. So this is not a regular class. I'm not a teacher, and I want to teach you for you guys anything. We are only here to talk. And our philosophy, like in Talk and Talk, we are here to build and develop our fluency and confidence talking as a English speaker. But I ask you guys to please be respectful and don't correct anyone here. And please enjoy, because it's really fun talking English. For me, it's really fun, and I think I think this can be really fun for you too. So let's go start with our conversation. Vanessa, can you hear me? I couldn't. I think I don't know exactly if Vanessa can hear me, but let's start our conversation here. I will send on the chat the questions, okay? And please confirm for me, guys, if you receive the questions, please.
I can see.
All right. And you, Arthur?
Yes, I can see too.
Okay. So today we are here to talk about memory issues, how to maybe someone can had some tip to improve our memory. And in the beginning, we are making a little bit small talk about these memory issues, but the title of our conversation is Unlocking the Secrets to Boost Memory and Overcome the Forgetfulness. Forgetfulness means esquecimento in English, all right? It's a hard word, but it's good to learn new things. So we can start by now, and I want to start asking for everyone, introduce yourself and present for the other guys, please. Arthur, can you start, please?
Sure. I am Arthur. I am 25. I live in Goiânia. But I was born in Altamira, Pará. I live with my sister. We have a pet. I have a girlfriend. I work at Sicredi Bank as data analyst. Yeah, I try to improve my English on TalkNTalk.
All right.
That's it.
How old are you? I didn't remember.
25.
25. All right, 25. It's a young guy.
I think.
It was good when I had 25 years old. So, all right. And you, Rafael, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Rafael Martins. I live in São Gonçalo, Rio de Janeiro. I'm married. I have 2 kids. I have 33 years old.
33?
33, yes.
All right.
33. I'm not so young like Arthur.
Okay.
But, but I think he needs to enjoy it. You're 25, 25. And I work for a job. I am front end, making websites,
All
these
right.
things. I work for this area, but so I also have a administrative experience, and I think is it.
Okay, so you are not so older, and I had a good history about this, but it's other time maybe I can talk about this. I'm 32 years old, so you are not old, okay?
Yes,
uh,
okay.
and you, Vanessa, can you introduce yourself, please? I don't know if you are listening to us. Hello, Vanessa. I think I think Vanessa can maybe have some issues and she left us, but it's okay. So let's go. I want to introduce myself. I already did. I'm a facilitator here in Talk and Talk, but I'm 32 years old. I live in Ponta Grossa, Paraná. Um, I'm married too. I had 2 daughters. I work as a software engineer. So today we are only in IT guys here, but I'm a back-end developer. Rafael, it's a front end, and Arthur, it's data analysis. Okay, so that's me, and we can move on to the next question. To start the questions, all right? As I say, our intention here is talk about memory issues. So the question number 1, have you ever had any memory issues, such as forgetting to pick someone up or forgetting an important appointment? Share a history involving this case. Forget someone, it's a really problem. Rafael, can you start with the question number 1, please?
Just one worded. Problems of memory. I have some. I I forget some colleagues of the study on uh, so many levels, high school or primary school. And sometimes when I change my neighbor, uh, just 7 or 8 years old, and no, 7, 8 years before, old, no, it's not old. And I probably they a guy hug me. They say, "Oh, how much time? Oh, okay, man. How you doing? Are you okay?" I just remember the guy. I don't know the name, the class, but he's me. Just remember me. In Rio, have a problem because I not say a golpe is a golpe. The people say they know you, but it's not true. They only want to sell you something, or I don't know, another golpe. Tipo, eles falam que te conhecem, né?
All right.
E eles querem
It's
te
a
vender
scan.
algo.
I think it's a scan when
Like isso.
people,
I think email is a scamming, right?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
fingertips, like a finger.
Yeah, but Rio, how can I say this? Rio, it's a really trick city, You had
Yeah.
if you don't live in Rio, you have to be very a smart guy, you know, to don't
Yes,
be get on these tricks. Yeah.
my
Please continue.
no, sorry, no problem, no problem. My sorry saved me. They call me. You don't know his guy. He's a joke. He's a he's a crime.
It's a gambler. No, gambling is a post.
Gambling.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to rob you. Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly. I say thank you for her,
But
but
your wife save you.
yes, wife saved
Yeah.
me. So went so much time.
Thank you,
I,
God, for the wives. My
yes, thank you,
wife very
God. I can't
always
pay
help me.
for her service. It's so many to
Uh,
me. And
yeah.
my problem, I don't remember some people. I for remember people, I just but I think I imagine it. I forget name out like a gaveta. I just put these people like you, Carlos. I put you on TNT or Immersion. I I think I can remember you like this. I don't
Yeah.
remember people. I see one time and for nothing. I just remember like
You
I
put
like
you
you.
put people in boxes in your head.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's good. And you, Arthur, do you have memory issues? Did you forget someone or an important appointment, lost some meeting on your work or something like this?
Yeah, I think I have some problems too. Nowadays, for me, it's maybe, I don't know, say that, but about 2 years, I try to put everything in a schedule like a Google Calendar, and if I don't put it, yeah, I like to schedule, and if I had appointment, don't know, a meeting, and I don't put in my calendar, I just don't remember about it.
Yeah,
I'm like old man. If I don't put, yeah, I don't remember.
yeah.
So for me, it's important now to put everything. It's important to me in my schedule. For I don't how can I say that? For me, don't
Don't
remember. I don't
forget.
know.
Don't
Yeah,
forget.
don't forget. That's it.
Yeah, I know the feeling because I'm this way too. I had to put everything on my cell phone to don't forget. And the day of that appointment, I in the beginning of the day, I put alarms during the day, 10, 20, 30 minutes before that appointment or compromise. I don't know exactly. So because I'll even I'm putting on calendar, sometimes I forget that compromise, So in the beginning of the day, I do this, I check my schedule and everything I had to do, I put alarms to don't forget. Alarms, it's good because he can play even if your cell phone is in silence mode or something like this, you know. But I had memory issues too. This is the this is the reason I'm talking about this because the last year I made some improvements on my life. One of them was start to using a Google Calendar. I don't know how to say agenda, but I'm the type of guy who forget to feed their daughters, to do something on the street. I don't remember exactly, and she told me, please give to our daughter something to food by 3 p.m. And I stayed home and I forget. She came to our house by 8 p.m. and my daughter with 2 years old didn't eat anything, so this was a really issue for me. uh, we had a little discussion, and and I couldn't have any excuse because I forget, you know. I pass all the day playing with her, running and laughing and playing some games and those kind of things. And I told to my wife, "Oh, but she didn't ask for food." And then and this make my wife be more angry with me because she say she's a baby. She won't ask you for food, you know. So I this episode brings some light on my memory issues, you know. I start to think, man, I had to improve this because this isn't right, you know. So it's a it's a how can I say, good time when you realize you have to improve something in your life. So let's go to question number 2. Arthur, can you read for us, please, and start with the question number 2?
Okay. What role do emotions play in remembering and forgetting? Share a happy memory. Um, I don't know. I don't
The
know.
question is talking about the role. Role means papel of our emotions on remember things. You know, if you had good memory, maybe you had a good emotion about that, happiness,
Okay.
um,
Mhm.
pleasure, something like this, or a bad memory, maybe uh, something can be traumatic. So, what is your opinion about this, the role of the emotions on our memories?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's important, because as you said, if I had a happy memory, and I remember about this, if I had I don't know, a bad day and I remember about this, maybe that day is not too bad, I maybe try to more happy, and the opposite is true. True. Yeah, yes, true. If I thinking about bad memory about I don't know, if I, for example, if someone in my family died, you know, maybe it's a bad memory, and my emotions and my feelings, I probably stay sad about this.
Yeah,
And about the happy memories to share, I don't know, I think it's when I get I don't know, a both of studies in the college. It's a happy memory because I studied at PUC Goiás, and I start with a half both. I don't know, say half bag. I don't know, and
I don't
uh,
know how to say too.
yeah, and I started 50%, and I try to enable again, and I get a ProUni, and I integrate 100%. It's for me. It did is was important because the the costs, and for my parents too, because he helped me about this epoch. So for me, it's a happy memory.
Yeah, of course. Had a both, like you say, it's really, really good. And I go to a website that I usually use to study, you know. I don't know
Mhm.
if you know Reverse. It's a good site to you put what you want to say, and this website give to us our the context. And this site says to me both we can say scholarship. All right. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
it.
tip for you. You can save
Mhm.
this website. It's very helpful. I know this website here in Talk and Talk too. So had a scholarship. It's really, really good because study it's important, and
Yeah.
when you had tools to stay studying, it's more important, especially here in
Yeah,
Brazil, when you had to study and sometimes work, it's more harder for some people to than to other guys, so scholarship can be very helpful. And this, of course, it's really emotional and good feelings about this. And you, Rafael, what do you think about the role of the emotions to remember or forget something? And please share a good memory you have in your life.
Okay. I have some memories, but I remember first thing first I first I forget now. Yeah. I I go to oh my gosh. My old son born, my old son
All right.
born, and I go to maternity to back into home. I remember to cara, esqueci o nome agora, mas to
You can say in Portuguese if you want. It's no problem.
to put him in my arms at first time, to
Yeah, I know.
feel a little baby, to
Yeah.
look to him is so emotional thing. I think is I don't know if you just know about happy place on mind, or you meditate, or you need to do a happy place. Tipo, lugar feliz quando você medita.
Yeah, yeah,
Is a strong memory, a strong good memory. They feel good. Você consegue se sentir melhor.
yeah.
That's my happy place. That's my happy place.
You
When I
go
see
to,
this,
you when you want to be more happy, you go visit this
yes,
memory. Yeah,
yes. When you feel like when you meditate, you experience some feels, some experience. Like it's about for me, meditate is about focus, né? I don't have so much focus. I have to
yeah,
take a time on day to meditate to put off the things like to change the key to
yeah,
or relax or be my focus. And this is a heavy place. I have a younger too, but and memory, a good memory for her is I see you the first time. I have to fear to take my arms because it's so little, and his face is makes so tired. I just look for her so much time. Is
yeah,
so happy. I when my young boy, so sad because is no planet, a no planet son, né? Uma gravidez não planejada, and I
yeah,
have to put off my dreams or to I go to college. I want to buy a motorcycle, and I have to dedicate all my life to this guy, this little guy. But and I see you the first time, everything changed. I so happy. I be emotional, and I love this memory. It's my favorite memory.
All right. I know the feeling. I had two daughters, so it's a double bless for me. And I remember I had a lot of happy memories with my wife, my daughters, and I remember the first time I came from the hospital with my daughter, and I go to the kitchen to get some water, and I was walking back to my my room, to my go to the bedroom, and everything was turned off. The lights was turned off in the house, but I know how to walk in my house. And when I get out the kitchen, I look to the sala. I don't know how to say this, to the sala, and I realize my house never be the same anymore. I had a daughter, and my house won't be the same anymore. In the future, I will had some brinquedos, some toys
Noise,
on the
yes.
sala, and maybe I can put my feet and hurt me. But it was a good memory for me. And the most recent that I had, I go in 2 or 3 weeks ago, I go to the beach with my family, and the last day of the vacation, we go to say goodbye to the beach, and we aren't planning to go to the water. We stay on the sand playing in cycles. So we start to playing tag. In English, tag means pega pega. Me running with my daughters, and my wife stay on the same place, and we start to spinning around her. And when I go back to our house during the trip, when I was driving, I start to remember this, and it's a really, really good memory. It's like a move memory. I remember this, me, my wife on the beach. The sun was raising down, and it was a really good memory. And so for me, good memories and good emotions can help us to remember things, especially the good ones. The bad memories we usually try to forget. So let's go to the next question. Do you know someone with a mental disorder related to memory? Share share their story. This can be a real life case or a fictional one. I put this because sometimes we didn't know, but here in our family, I will start with this question. Here in our family, we had a case with grandma of my wife. She had I forget the name, but she had a memory issue. uh, how can I say that? Alzheimer. All right. She had Alzheimer and was really quick. She started to forget things. I remember when I was younger and I met my wife, and I go to his grandma house, and she was lucid, but after some years she started to lose their memory, and Alzheimer came really fast and was really, really bad for our family. It took 2 or 3 years to she being completely lost, and after this, the 2 years ago she passed away. So for our family was really, really good, and for my mother-in-law, para minha sogra, was really bad, because she was really close to her mother. So we had we have to had a look and a perspective about our healthness of our brain, if everything is okay. Of course, sometimes it's common forget something, but when this became more often, we had to put some attention for this, because we today we can prevent a lot of problems if you pay attention, to the symptoms. And you, Rafael, do you have do you know someone or movie history about this? I don't know. You are muted. All right.
Yes, I don't remember my family, but I have a brother. Is a problem, but it's not a mental problem. It's more like this. She can work. She can work. She can do a amount of things. They need I don't know, say Português, uh, like uma pessoa legal para cuidar dele, né?
All right.
We we wrote a procuration about, but my old sister take care about her, but his mother can take his mother is so old he can uh, take taking always cuidar dele, né? I forget the phrase
Take
now.
care.
Take care about him. It's a problem because the people like you, how like you, but he's know you are is a little sad. But you know, your brother, you know some things about you. I don't know so much him, but he's my half brother. But is sad. Is Alzheimer. I watch in some episodes in TV, né? But he can demonstrate how he's working in real life, but you can feel, you can think about it is a hard thing. It's not easy. And that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how hard it can be. And you, Arthur, what do you think about this? Do you know some history about this or not? This this can be really, really hard, but what do you think?
I think my grandfather has Alzheimer too, but uh, I don't know say that, but it's I don't know. Nowadays it's him is lucid yet, but some things he have some issues, to remember. But I don't know because my family I don't think it's that's have that problem yet. Because about my grandfather, he's very active,
Yeah.
because nowadays in last year she moved on from Quixadá, Ceará with my aunt, but before that she lived about I don't know all in life in a I don't know say in a farm, uh, and I don't know it had him is about 80 years, and she's very active because the farm she take care of about the horse, about the plants, and she's travel alone, and she forgot almost time about I don't know say that dentadura in every place, yeah. And because this it's she him move on from Quixadá because my aunt to take care of him because she's an older man, and she's and I don't know say that she's Soto, and because she's lived all life in the same place, so everyone know him, and she travel alone, and it's very dangerous, because this, and I think that's it, because she's dangerous for him. As I said, she's lost about wallet, dentadura, and but nowadays my aunt take care of them, take care of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. I already listened some history about people losing glasses or wallets, but lost the tooths. It's the first time. I don't know how to say dentadura too, and
Yeah.
I will say tooth because it didn't. All right, it
Yeah.
was the first time. Oh, all right. This was a good history, you know. Man, where is my tooths? I want to beat some. I want to eat an apple and I don't have tooths.
Yeah, sometimes she travel from my home. I think he lived in a farm about I don't know 200 kilometers the distance from my home, and sometimes he traveled to my home and forgot about the dentadura, and my mom makes food, like soup for him
Yeah,
because he don't have the teeth to eat
uh,
meat,
that's a good history, you know. Yeah, and but today isn't so common people using dentaduras, you know. I know when I was younger, when I was a kid, it was more common, you know, people using uh, these things. But it's a good history. Dentadura. How can I say this? Dentadura. Denture.
Yeah.
All right. It's a good history. So let's go to the next question. Arthur, please go ahead. Question number 4, please read and answer for us.
Do you follow anyone who talks about the memory, organization, productive, etc.? Yes, in this last week I back to Instagram, but it's not my profile. I create another profile without any photos, just like you did last week, Carlos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I follow only people to aggregate my life. I follow Wesley, and I follow about some people to talk about the marketing because I like this area, and about project too. And I think yeah, that's it.
All right. So you start to do this, a new Instagram, a separate account
Yeah.
to improve your, and how was your experience during this week? Was good or not?
Yes, as I said, I'm back to Instagram. I think I delete not my profile, but the app in my cell phone.
All
I
right.
think in December, and I don't. In this time, I don't have Instagram. And in this week, as I said last week, I tried this, and for me, it's okay because the subjects and the recommendations about Instagram is now it's good for me, you know.
Yeah. Uh, this was the reason I created this separate account on Instagram, because if I will spend my time in something um, that can be so useful, so I will try to see or watch something can help him, you know.
Yeah,
This is the reason I follow some guys on Instagram or on YouTube who talk about memory organization and those kind of things, because I learned this. It's hard when you try to do things and you can't achieve what you want, you know. So I try to put my appointments on Google account or Google Calendar or something like this, but even this wasn't good for me. So I start to think, man, someone can had some tips for me to organize my life, my schedules, to be more productive or to don't forget things. So today we had a lot of courses, uh, uh, some day or I was on Instagram. I saw a guy who was selling a course how to people can go to the bathroom to poop, you know? A
Jesus.
guy selling a course, you know, telling to people how to make poop. And that was shocking for me, man. Today we had courses to everything. I bought a lot of courses. I don't do nothing, I only waste my money, but I didn't want to buy a new course for this. So I had this idea. I will do an Instagram and only put people on that Instagram can teach me anything, and these are being a good situation for me. It's helping me a lot, and I don't bought any curse of these guys yet, but of course they selling curses too. But I start to think this: if a guy is teaching other people's how to go to the bathroom, maybe there is someone on the internet can teach me how to improve my memory, how to be more organized, and how to be more productive, So I follow some guys who talk about this. Eslin is one of them, but I had other guys who talk about this too, especially for me because I have TDAH. In English, it's
Okay.
ADHD, so it's really hard to focus sometimes. When Rafael was talking about the meditation, I start to do this with my therapist. He talked me about this and go to visit some memories to control my anxiety and those kind of things. So it's really, really good to learn about ourselves, And you, Rafael, memory, organization, productive, it's something important for you. You follow anyone who talk about this, or you go living your life like, I forget the singer, Deixa a Vida Me Levar,
Yes. I don't follow anyone in social media because I don't have so focus, and I think social media is about you is not I say can be a bad term or a bad opinion about your social life, but this is built to you spend your money, you spend your time, it
Yeah,
to put you there for more time they can.
yeah. To
And
to look
sometimes,
or to look, not to lock our attention,
yes,
look at a
luck,
sort.
yes,
Yeah.
a good word. But I know Ted, Ted on YouTube, and they have only sites. They have so many insights to help you with this. TED.com, ou on YouTube, esse channel is TED, TED, um, can help you on productivity. I do courses on Alura on December about productivity, and another course about it, about focus. I use Google Chrome, no, Google Calendar to help me with this alarm. I set so much alarms to help me. I I don't have a good attention. I force me. I use meditation like to help me too,
Yeah.
and is it because
Yeah.
if I use it Instagram to help to productivity, sometime another I watch. soccer. My favorite team or the plays of soccer or the plays of another team, NBA.
You
I
you
just
like soccer? What do
I
you
like I
what's
like
your
some sports. Yes, I like sports. I my favorite team in Brazil is Flamengo. We lost a game in Saturday.
Ah, man, I will ask for this. What is your favorite team? Because I'm a Palmeirense, you know.
Oh my
But
gosh,
I,
that's it
I,
for
w-
me. Thank you.
I, I
Have a
won't
good
make any
time.
jokes. I won't make any jokes because I want you came again to talk, you know, on the next week. So no jokes for you today.
No problem. It's
All
no
right.
problem. I think it's a good thing. It's one when we are respect. It's a just a sport. It's,
Yeah, yeah,
it's not about to fight. It's about I think that we love, right? We love soccer. Is a for a game is a nice game. I can't watch because my lights gone out. Yeah, tempest. I watch on radio on phone, but this game is awesome. Is me same Flamengo lost the game. He be proud. Palmeiras and Flamengo are a good team. Some always game is good. It's not a bad game.
yeah.
Is it?
I didn't watch the game too. So in the past, I was a little bit fanatic with soccer and Palmeiras, you know. I was on the Mancha Verde and I had
Oh,
all my clothes on Palmeiras. I had a watch of Palmeiras and everything you can imagine. So, but I start to see I was lost in money and time with something couldn't help me to be a better person, you know. Today I don't it's really hard to watch some games. I think the last one I watched about Palmeiras one was on Libertadores, and it was really time ago. I don't watch games and I don't do jokes about soccer and do I don't do this anymore. All right. All right. But when you talk, you like soccer, and I know you are from Rio. I start to think, man, this guy can be a Flamengo, you know.
yeah.
But so for but I know we are going a little bit off our subject, but I want to ask you, Arthur, do you like soccer? What is your favorite
Don't do
team?
this, man. Yeah, my favorite team is São Paulo, as lost yesterday, and that's it. I mean, I don't very fanatic too,
All
but
right.
I today nowadays I like to I don't know to acompanhar about the games, you know.
Yeah. I know. Sorry for you guys. I know the feeling because Palmeiras give me a really bad memories. We are talking about this, you know, bad memories and try to forget bad memories. Palmeiras was do this with me in the past, go to Series B and those kind of things. Lost lost a lot of important matches, but it's in the past. Maybe in the future, your teams are winning and Palmeiras is losing. This is the game, all right.
Oh,
So let's bring our conversation to the topic again. Okay. Um, I think I didn't answer yet about this question. So let me finish before we move on. It's the question number 4. Oh no, I talked about this. I
yeah.
didn't write. Okay. Let's go to the question number 5. Or let me check. We are running out of time. Maybe we can go to other question. What? Let's go to the question number 7. I think it's a good question before we finish our conversation. What advice would you give to someone who is struggling to stay productive and organized? Arthur, Do you have any tip about this? What you think about this? Can you answer the number 7, please?
Okay, I think I wrote about I don't know wrote about the idea about the Aslan talk. I think schedule is important, to take notes about the appointments, and I think that's it. I think it's for me now a to-do list and agenda schedule. I think it's the important um to be more productive,
All right. I send you in the chat the YouTube channel about Aslan, because me and Arthur was talking about him, but maybe Rafael didn't know this guy.
Yeah.
He's a psychologist who had a, doctor degree in this field. He talk a lot of things about brain issues and how to improve those kind of things. Maybe you want to watch something about this in the future. Rafael, can you answer the number 7, please? What advice can you give to us about to be more productive and organized? What you do in your life can help us.
Okay. And the more one important thing I do the last year or 2023, 21 and 2021 is a course about how to learn about to learn. Is a course you can find on Coursera. Is a college course, but is a record and put for everyone. They say about so many about things you learn. I think about me. I don't think I am a smart person because I have to promise to learn, and especially now I have to start to learn JavaScript and language. Oh my gosh, logic of programming, and so hard. It's difficult to solve a problem, but I need to understand this if I want to be a software engineer, a programming, and you can think you adapt, but everyone can spend a time and need to do such things. You know, everyone people can learn a new subject in a day, a week, a year, 2 years, 3 years. They talk about it. They talk about productivity too. This means of you full-time productive. I can see my favorite time to own my more productive or when I'm not. I a day person. I don't know say how to eu sou uma pessoa diurna, like if I have to do something I need to something important I need to do on day. At the morning I lost all my productive. A morning não, so at night. De noite eu perco toda a minha produtividade, is important. E as a TED, I'd say, né, everyone knows TED, TED.com, they say about it. It's so many topics. You need to see about you, see you like a mirror, see your habits, do you like to do, to like think, so many techniques you can help you, like a Pomodoro, GTD, get the things done. GTD is important. No work for me, but
I was talking muted again. I was talking about this, about GTD, get things done, and bullet journal, and all other things like this. But we are running out of time. All right, guys. I want to say thank you for everyone to being here. next Monday we are here again. And please, I send you the link on the chat. Please go in there and put your tips, what you can talk on next week. It was really good talk with you guys again. For me, it was a good conversation. I laughed a lot and was really, really a pleasure had you stay here today with you guys. So I don't know. Maybe we had some issues on our platform. So I will say for you guys, please save this and try to answer on the next hour, please. So thank you, everyone. I will report this. My calendar is talking with me because I had other compromise now. So I will report this issue or on the platform, but thank you for your time and thank you for your attention. All right. So goodbye. See you on the next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.